Hi guys and welcome to a very special episode of Boom Beach. Today's the first episode of our Boom Beach Defenseless Let's Play. I don't think there's been too many of these videos up on YouTube, so what I'm going to be doing is playing through the whole game without any defenses apart from that one sniper tower that you need to have right at the start. So we're going to start right from scratch, and hopefully this will help a lot of you guys that are also a lot lower, because on my other account, on my main account where I take on Dr. Terror, I'm a little bit too high of a level for many of you guys to actually go ahead and recreate those attacks that I do. So hopefully this will be an exciting start to a series. Let's go ahead and start off right at the beginning. We've got Commander, we've made a successful landing. We've got Johnson telling us what to do. This will be our base of operations against the Blackguard threat. Alright, so we don't even have our name yet. We are Commander. I'm not quite sure what we're going to name ourselves, but be sure to leave a like on this video if you want to see me continue on this series. I definitely will be playing on this account quite a bit because I know there's just so many of you guys that want to see low level gameplay. So I am going to be doing that. Now here's our very first defense and the only defense that I'll be placing. I can't move it actually. Oh, this is interesting. Alright, so all I can do is just click, tap yes, and off we go with the sniper tower in a couple of seconds. So the game's changed a lot. I've been playing this game for about a good probably 7 months or so now. It's been a while, and the game's changed so much since I've played. So hopefully it'll change a lot more in the next 7 months as well, and we'll be able to grow together with this account as Hammerman attacks us. This used to be the only time that Hammerman attacked us, but now of course it's a whole new daily event. There you go. Oh wow, our level 1 sniper tower actually clears out those riflemen super quickly. Alrighty, so as Hammond and Johnson give off their banter, let's go ahead and just tap away. And we're not going to bother reading too much of that, but what we want to do, of course, is get our first couple of riflemen. Alright, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with all these trees. I think I'm going to leave a lot of them out in the open, or leave them out here. I won't use any deforestation tactics. I think I'll hide my sniper tower in there though, so it'll pretty much be defenseless. So we need another landing craft. Oh, how special of us. Alright, so let's go get that second landing craft. Don't you love it when it takes a couple of seconds to upgrade a building? So very rare for me for that to happen. It only takes 1 second for a rifleman to get built up. He's crazy. So, rifleman ready. Let's take the fight to the enemy. Alright, so let's get to the enemy base. Alright, so it's just called an enemy base. And all we need to do is just tap it. So let's go select the artillery and tap on enemy building to fire your artillery. It's been a long time since I've tried this, so the game might be a little bit different. We're going to go ahead and select 2 different sides of the beach to drop our guys. Hopefully we don't lose anyone. There we go. We dropped 2 artillery there. Now look at that, they all go straight to the headquarters. I can even drop an artillery on there. Wow, that headquarters did not have much health. And then we've got the warrior lady, who you actually don't really see all that much in the game apart from right at the start. So this is where there's a bit of a storyline to the game, even though it's not really storyline driven. But thank you for driving away the invaders. We'll return the favor. And this is, I guess, where the warriors come to your aid. Get a couple of resources. At the moment we've only got gold and wood. Great job, we destroyed the enemy base and saved the local. Yeah. Alright, so we're somewhere out in the Pacific, not exactly quite sure where. We'll have to ask the Boom Beach developers and the marketing team that. But Commander, we need to build up this base and increase our strength. No, we're not going to build up our defenses at all. Alright, so another thing that I would do is as soon as we get the radar, so you can set the name when upgrading the radar to level 2. So let's see if we are able to build the radar. Yes, we are. Beautiful. So that takes 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and do that. We've got some news. So headquarters level 21. We're a little way off that. It takes a good, pretty much a year to actually get up to that. Level 59 experience. Although we are at experience level 1, we're halfway to level 2, so we're doing quite well so far. Let's go check this out. Oh, look at this. We've got a chest, so that's pretty important to take. And what else do we have? We can go ahead and explore. Actually, we can explore quite a bit. So let's go ahead and explore all of these different areas. Now, I'm playing this on my iPhone 6s Plus, so that's why the screen resolution is a bit different to what we're used to. I will be transferring this save over to my iPad as well, so I'll be able to use it. But you need different, well, you need different game centers to set up a different account. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so at the moment, it seems like all we've got are a couple of these AI bases. So there's two different types of bases. There's the player bases, which give you good loot, and it's an actual player base, like someone can attack our base. And then there's bases created by Supercell. So we've got Sniper Brothers. Of course, it's always better to scout out a base. So this one seems like it'll be pretty simple. We've got some level 1 sniper towers, which, as we saw in the little preview of them attacking us, they can one-shot us. But this is where a bit of strategy comes in. So I'm sure many of you watching this probably already know all of this stuff, but if you're new, what we can do is shoot an artillery right in between these sniper towers, and that'll attack both of them. So here we go. We've damaged both quite well. Let's go ahead and drop both of our landing craft with, let's see, 5 not warriors, but riflemen each. Look how cute they are. And look at that, our riflemen actually aren't dying right away. So that's always very nice. I'm going to go ahead and drop an artillery on the headquarters. Now, what also happens, as you might have noticed, as I destroyed the buildings, the headquarters lost a bit of health as well. So you actually don't, sometimes you don't even need to destroy the headquarters itself. You can destroy the buildings around the headquarters, and that way you'll end up winning. Because in this game, unlike in Clash of Clans and other titles, you win by going ahead and destroying just the headquarters. That's all you need to destroy. So over here, let's go upgrade, okay, to level 2. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and gem for the sake of the video. It's probably not really recommended to do this. Well, I guess at the start of the game, it kind of helps gemming a bit more. But as the upgrades get longer and longer, I wouldn't recommend it unless you want to spend money. So, hey, great. The HQ is finally big enough for us heavies. Alright, we're tough enough to walk straight into the line of fire. Let's go get them. So what heavies are pretty much like your meat shield. That's exactly what they are. What I'm going to do off the bat is I'm going to go ahead and upgrading the radar allows us to explore further and interact with others. By what name would you like to be known? Now this is an important part of the game. I'll be known as Robert's Arsenal, as my YouTube channel is called. Got another one called ArsenalRobert, and that's what my other account is called, the main one. So the name will be seen by other players and try to be unique. Alright, the name suits you perfectly. I do say so myself. Alright, so one of the most important things to do right at the start of this game is, this is pretty much the main reason I wanted to gem, is just to give you guys a public service announcement, is to get your iPhone or whatever Android device you've got, tap on your name and click on it, and then you've got the player tag. So just in case anything bad happens, you lose it, or something happens and you lose your account, make sure you have a screenshot it, and make sure you save this picture, because if you ever lose something, it'll be hopefully a little bit easier to help Supercell find your base so they can give it back to you if ever you lose it or something like that. So that's my player tag, and I'll have that saved just in case. But also be sure to save it through your GameCentre or your Facebook, or I think Gmail through Android or Google Plus or whatever they use. So let's go ahead and collect our resources. We've got residences and a sawmill, which create both gold and wood. And what else do we have? We can even upgrade our, oh, all right, we can upgrade our radar now. All right, so let's go do that. It's going to take us 15 minutes. So in this game, you've only got one builder pretty much. You can only build one thing at a time. Something a little bit different from a lot of these games, but thankfully in retrospect, we can build a lot quicker though. So it's not like it's going to take a whole week to build one thing, which is really nice. You can get your upgrades that you want and need much quicker. Now let's go ahead and reinforce our landing craft, get the one guys that we're missing, and now it takes the proper time, 1 minute for a rifleman to load up. So it takes 5 minutes to load a whole landing craft up. Alright, also this is something a bit different, because we've started raiding a couple of islands. Well, we can actually check over here, and it says we've freed 2 villages and we get 40 gold every hour. So thank you for freeing us. Here's some gold to help you fight the bad guys. Alright, so we get some gold Can't imagine it being much. There we go, 7 gold. So that helps us out. It's a nice way of getting gold slowly but surely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fit in this. I guess they wouldn't give us much space, would they? No. I'm pretty sure there's like pretty much no space to build or place anything over here. I'd love to be able to squeeze something in secretly, but I don't think they've given us that space. So what I'm going to do is just place this defense right at the back here. And I'm not going to be upgrading any of the defenses. This will literally be all defenseless. Be very exciting, I think. So we've got our troops back. Let's go ahead and explore a little bit. And now we've got a lot of bases starting to pop up. So it's always good to start clearing these first couple of bases out. Go ahead and get some resources. It's going to take us a little while to actually get this radar going. And let's see what else we're able to build. Actually, how about most important thing as well in Boom Beach, you actually don't get punished for rushing your headquarters. So I would recommend, at least, as soon as you are able to upgrade your headquarters, upgrade it. So all I need is 1,900 wood. I've got storage capacity of 2,000 wood, so that'll lead us to being able to upgrade as soon as I gather enough resources. So what I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and raid a couple of these bases. Should have scouted that one out, but all of them should be easy. Now over here, these barrels and wooden crates are called supplies, and they actually don't attack you, but they give you gunboat energy. So gunboat energy, we've got 12 of it, and we need 3 for 1 artillery shell. So let's go ahead and do that. So 1 supply point, or destroying any one building gives you 3 gunboat energy. So let's go ahead and destroy this supply point over here, and as you can see, I'm also attacking the sniper tower as well. I might be able to send 1 artillery in, and look at that, beautiful. Now we're in business. So you can see a little bit of health fell off the headquarters. I'll be destroying these supply points, or both of them. And you know what we're able to do? We're able to send some more gunboat energy to get these 3 supplies, and there we go. We've got enough for another artillery. And look at that. That stage did not last long at all. Alright. So first couple of bases that you face up against are going to be incredibly easy. Of course, they're just there for you to go ahead and get resources for, right? So let's go with Sniper Brothers 2. Hopefully this will be a little bit more challenging. Okay. Ooh, seems like the sniper towers have leveled up, which is nice. What I'm going to do is drop... Actually, you know what? What we could do, maybe, is drop our riflemen right over here on the edge of the map. On the beach, this is the only place where you can drop your guys, and then they'll go where you tell them to. There we go. We are out of range of this sniper tower, so that's always nice. Let's hope that we stay that way. And no, they decide to move over here. So what I'm going to do is shoot off a couple of artillery. Here we go. Bam. All right, go on. Now, our riflemen actually can't destroy these little huts, which is a bit strange. I would have thought they would be like normal supplies, but I guess not. So down with the headquarters we go. We've lost, I think, 1 guy, which is actually pretty surprising. Thought we would have lost a couple more. Alright, and we're slowly but surely starting to gain a lot more of that wood that I oh so desperately need. So let's go. Oh, we're on a little bit low battery. Alright, so let's go ahead and reinforce. Not quite sure when, but you actually get a button to quickly reinforce your troops. I guess it's at this screen, the archipelago screen, so we should get that soon. Actually, I haven't really been going to the archipelago screen all that much. Alright, so we only need like 220 or so more wood to be able to upgrade our headquarters. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll be able to end this episode. Don't want this to drag on for too long, of course. Alright, I'm a little bit worried about these mines. What I'm going to do is I'll actually just send in 1 troop of guys here and 1 over here, and I'm going to hope for the best. Let's really hope that they don't run through all of these mines, because I'm not quite sure how much damage they'll end up doing. What I'm going to do is, now that we're collecting all of this gunboat energy, it should be fairly easy to go ahead and shoot right in the center of these machine guns, and we'll be able to clear them out in a couple more shots. There we go. Alright, down go all the supplies, and we'll be able to drop a couple of artillery on the headquarters. And you know what? We won't even need to get to the headquarters. We could just destroy it like that. Very nice and simple stage and map. Complain about that. Alright. So, now you'll run into this problem quite a bit at the start of the game. You'll run out of storage space. So what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and rush. So diamonds are the premium currency, so you need to pay for this. You actually do get quite a few in the game as well, but I really wouldn't recommend doing this, but I'm doing this of course for the video's sake. And what we're going to do is upgrade the headquarters now. It takes us an hour to upgrade to level 3. There's 21 levels, as we could see in the news section over here. Alright, so I think that'll be an end to this very first episode of our Defenseless Let's Play. I feel like I've blabbered on for long enough and taught hopefully some of you guys something a little bit different. It's been very, very long since I've been at this stage of the game, but hopefully it'll be very exciting. I'll be sure to move this sniper tower out over into these mangroves sooner rather than later, and people will be attacking us, so I'll show you guys the attack logs or defense logs very shortly too.